Hi guys, so I have a little bit of a different setup today. Just for today, I needed to move into a different space just for the day. So I'm just gonna do a really quick twin flame, divine feminine reading. Okay, I think we'll be able to check in on the masculine, but let's just see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what is the current goddess energy of the feminine? Let's see what the goddess energy is surrounding the feminine at this time. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, shit. We're not going to take all those. Ma'at, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Ma'at is the divine feminine. She's the mother of the divine feminine, okay? What other goddess energy is surrounding the feminine at this time? Sorry that this is so close, you guys. Thank you. Independent, bottom of the deck. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Okay, so we'll just put that. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Nice. So let's get the animal spirit of the feminine versus the masculine. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can you please get the spirit animal for the feminine at this time, please? One more time. The spirit animal of the feminine at this time. Spirit animal for the divine feminine, please. The fox. Okay, so coming off a little suspicious. Very gorgeous though, feminine. I feel like you are very, you're taking good care of yourself. Very wise. You've been enlightened. A lot of you guys have gotten a lot of spiritual upgrades recently. Like your intuition has been, there's been an influx in your intuition recently. Okay, let's see what we get for the masculine. Spirit animal for the masculine, please. Current spirit animal for the masculine, please. Spirit animal for the masculine, please. Ooh. Definitely too many, but let's see. A lot of them, I feel like they're ready to open up to you because they've been enlightened to the connection. But I don't feel like I don't feel like it's a recent enlightenment. I feel like the masculine has been awakened to the connection. They're trying to make sense of it because they're not sure if what they're feeling is real or if it's just all in their head. Animal spirit for the masculine, please. I just want to get one card. That's why I put it back. Animal spirit for the masculine, please. So a lot of them are ready to reach out to the feminine, but they are so like conflicted, like too many different ways to approach this. They're unsure, and this is causing them to be very irritated because maybe they have reached out to some of them have reached out and they've gotten nothing in return. Either way it goes, they're ready to drop the boundaries that have been blocking the feminine and the masculine from each other. They're ready to reach out, but there is some sort of irritation or annoyance occurring. They could be with somebody else that's causing this, or feminine, they could feel like you are not going to allow them to approach. The Bat. So they're staying up late at night thinking about you. Some of them are trying to plague your dreams. Again, they want to communicate And I feel like if they do communicate, it will be in the middle of the night, through your dreams, that sort of thing. Very different energies, though, considering one is earth and one is air. One is light, the other is dark. So you guys are opposing each other right now. One wants to reach out, like come to you, and the other is standing still. Very interesting. I do feel like a lot of them feel like their feminine is independent and also irritated and kind of guarded, and they don't know if they'll be able to approach without getting their ego hurt, or without being met with some sort of resistance. How does the feminine currently feel about the masculine? How does the feminine currently feel about the masculine? Okay, so I feel like some feminines are watching the masculine social media, or you are just being on guard. Like you're not quite sure how you want to communicate with them. Should they contact you, you're not sure how you want to communicate with them. Do you want to be harsh? Do you want to just keep it short, like hi, bye, just checking in? So there's a little bit of uncertainty of how you would meet the masculine should they contact you. How does the masculine currently feel about the feminine? Ooh. The Page of Cups. So with you having the Page of Swords feminine or masculine, if you're cross-watching, the feminine is in the Page of Swords energy. The masculine is in the Page of Cups. So while one is trying to figure out how they want to communicate, the other is trying to figure out how to present their emotions in a controlled manner, because right now they don't really have too much control over their emotions. If they were to approach, if they do approach, or if they have approached, it's kind of all over the place. You can't tell, feminine, if this is an intentional, like them actually pouring their heart out to you, or if there's like a slip up and somebody accidentally says how they feel. Either way it goes, both energies are in page form at this time. So like new, like if you guys haven't spoken in a while, this communication is new. The way that you guys would choose to speak to each other would be in a new way. One is with emotions and the other has taken emotions out of the equation. Like you know how to be emotional. I feel like, feminine, you were emotional and nurturing in the past, and because of whatever happened in the past, you've chosen now to just use your head instead of your heart, and trying to decide, is this person being genuine, or is this just is this a ploy? If they apologize, is this genuine, or is this just them trying to get back in my good graces? So I sense a lot of leeriness from you, feminine. I also sense a lot of I want to reach out and communicate with the feminine from the masculine. All right. What obstacles might the feminine face? What obstacles might the feminine be facing here soon? Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. So the obstacle might be you sending their offer. Like if they were to come in and apologize and say that they want, because the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So if they were to come in and say that they want to do, they want a new beginning, they want to try again, can they take you on a date? You might reject it because you're not in that headspace of them being serious. Even though I feel like whatever they offer you, this really is all they have to give. They feel as though they have really put in a lot of work and they want to meet you halfway and at least show you the work that they've done, the turnaround that they've done, and that they are serious. But I just don't feel like you, feminine, are going to pick up on that. Like it's not going to be enough. Obstacles for the masculine. Thank you. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the obstacle is them feeling like they did put in a lot of work, but you, feminine, feeling like it wasn't enough. A lot of them have even done counseling, and they still feel like whatever they have to offer you just won't be enough. It'll be lacking. It won't be up to par. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So walking away from something that they really don't want to have to walk away from, but they were rejected or could be rejected. This is the obstacle that they're facing. Final outcome for the twins. Final outcome for the twins this week. Final outcome for the twins this week, please. Final outcome for the twins this week, please. Well, bottom of the deck is the Emperor, the masculine. Wheel of Fortune flies out in reverse. So something not going the masculine's way this week. So if the masculine decided to reach out this week, he may not be met with the response that he was hoping for, or they were hoping for. I don't want to say he. And it's mostly because the feminine does not feel that the masculine is being genuine. Okay, so let's get some romance advice. Sorry, I'm running out of space, so I'm like, where can I shuffle this? One more time. What advice can we give the feminine? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So feminine, if you feel like this connection is real, if you feel like the masculine is being genuine, allow that to show through. Try not to be so guarded in your energy. Allow them to approach you. Advice for the masculine, please. Advice for the masculine, please. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So feminine and masculine, whoever is watching, the reconciliation is going to happen one way or another. When it happens is up to you. Do you feel like you're ready to reconcile? Bottom of the deck is calling in your soulmate, by the way. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay? So, I do want to clarify the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. So let's do that really quick. Feminine, I feel like the masculine has put in a lot of work. For a lot of you, it feels like it's just not enough considering all the work that you've done. But whoever has been enlightened to the connection the longest has obviously they're obviously somebody who's had more work to do. So it's going to be difficult for anybody to really catch up to that. Okay, it's going to be more like they're playing catch up. And so you don't have to be so guarded. You can be a little softer with the masculine, a little more understanding. Allow them to at least speak to you so that you can see where they are. Okay, and I think that's what that Page of Swords is about. Like, okay, we can communicate, but I need to, like, based on what you say, that's where I'm going to decide where the connection is going. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Clarify the Page of Swords, please, for the feminine. Clarify the Page of Swords, please, for the feminine. Thank you. The Four of Swords. So I think, again, it's like you're in this resting period, where you're trying to make sure that you, whatever happens, you come at, like, you take whatever knowledge comes to you, with a clear mind. Like, you found peace in resting from this connection. So you want to make sure if anybody comes in, or if your masculine comes in with an apology or whatever small emotional offer they have to give at this time, that you can receive it with clarity. Bottom of the deck, or the other card that came out, is the Tower. The Tower talks about taking things down to the foundation. So beginning again. Not a bad card. But again, with Swords being here and it's clarifying the Page of Swords, it's like an assessment period where what they say determines whether or not you want to start with them again, because you are trying to check out the sincerity. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment. This is something that you wish they would do. Like, you've been wishing for them to at least contact you with an apology or some sort of emotions. And so they're doing it, but you just need to make sure that you're using a clear head when they do come to you. Sorry, I was not ready for that. Three of Cups did come out. Clarify the Page of Cups for the masculine, please. Oh, okay. Well, Two of Cups, bottom of the deck, soulmate energy. Mother of Cups. So in this deck, the Mother of Cups is kind of like guarding her Ace of Cups, guarding her actual emotions. So they come in with a small emotional offer, like an apology, or even just saying, I miss you, something small, because they have a lot more to give, but they are also getting a feel for where you're at, feminine. They are also trying to see how you feel towards them. Can they approach you, or will you meet them with the sword that's going to either negatively impact their state of mind, or even just decide to cut the connection off as a whole. So they can't really approach you with this cup, with the Ace of Cups just yet. So they're presenting the Page first. And again, the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. So they recognize this soulmate twin flame connection. So that's what I have for you lovely twins today. I'm sorry that the setup is so crazy, but I just was in this space. I did a personal reading for a family member, and I just felt like this vibe in this room at this time was a good space. So I hope you guys were able to get something from this, and if you did, please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Share the video with anybody who is also on the twin flame journey and wondering what's going on with their feminine or their masculine. Yeah, we're on the journey to 1,000 subscribers, and if I don't reach it, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm talking to my soul tribe. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.